What is up, YouTube? We're back here again with yet another video here on Doki Abridged. This is part 3. If we remember from the last video, we kind of ended off, I think, with just finishing up telling everyone our poems and everything. Possible, relationship joining with Natsuki and Yuri, but we're gonna have to see with that. But yeah. Remember guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna say this right now, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe, it helps me out a ton. And yeah, without any more yapping, let's get right back into the game. Right here. So I think we completed all the routes, so yeah, we decided to go Natsuki's route. But yeah. I've now shown everyone my poem. Woohoo! I'd probably feel a greater sense of accomplishment if literally anyone had here noticed that all I did was scribble 20 random words onto a page. Oh, we didn't even write a poem, we literally just did the 20 words. Hey, Fire Demon? Yeah? Can you help us settle an argument we've been having? What argument? We've been viciously screaming at each other for the past 12 minutes. How could you not have realized this? Oh, sorry, I thought you two were just getting kinky again and that your safe word was bitch or something. No, no. Anyway, we're arguing over whose style of poetry is better. Why? They both just shrugged at me, because why the hell not? Seemed like an enjoyable pastime. Anyway, whose poem was better, Fire Demon? Maybe if I say Natsuki, then Yuri won't read me into an aneurysm again. Yuri's poem was at least, like, more than 5% of the paper it was written on. Cop out, since the concept of taking responsibility for anything in my life terrifies me. Accurate, I'm gonna do that. Yo, Sayori, you mind fielding this one for me? I feel like a walking shell of a human being, an empty husk that possesses none of the internal thoughts or parts that make up an actual useful person. So, is that a yes then? Guys, they're both amazing poems. They're so cute and or sophisticated. Well, okay, but we still want to argue anyway. I concur. I find myself desiring further hostile banter right now. Whore. Derogatory term for the female reproductive system's opening. Okay, seriously guys, what are you even arguing about right now? They both just shrug at her. I suspect it has something to do with the sudden presence of a male influence in our club. Yeah, we're probably subconsciously fighting over Fire Demon's affection. Wait, I thought you two were an item now. I know this is supposedly a harem game or something, I think. But I've like totally blown it with you two. Why would either of you care about me? They both just shrug at me. Cause why not? We're handsome. Okay, whatever. I don't care. So as long as you hurry up and finish your argument so we can move the hell on. Understood, Monica. I just need to recall where we were. I think I remember. You mind? Not at all, please. Yuri steps back slightly as Natsuki walks past her and waits for Natsuki to continue. Okay, so if I remember right... Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I... Huh? You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fire Demon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Why does this seem... Are we just going to the original game? Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Wait. Is this... No. Holy shit, you cannot seriously be doing this again. Is everyone okay? Okay, first off, fucking move already, sheesh. Second, no. Both to you and this sequence in general. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fire Demon started showing up. Natsuki equals silicone sister. What? Hold on, what? Am I seeing this correctly? Am I seeing this correctly? Okay, anyway. And now you are, Natsuki. We are not doing this bullshit argument again right now. Pull yourselves together. We need to discuss the festival planning already. Trying to waste my time with the game again with this shit, please. Just no one knows what the hell to say. So, this is a thing. Yeah. Yes, it is. Dude, they look so happy. Oh my god. Okay, are you guys gonna go test them out already or not? Later. Cool, can I watch? This doesn't involve you. If you don't come along for this next scene transition right now, I'm throwing an even bigger set onto you, Fire Demon. Hell yeah, I want boobs. I can't tell if I would want that or not. Okay, ew, you're not supposed to be into it. Why not? Those two clearly are. What about me? Can I get some? No, I'm not just giving out huge breasts. Besides, I've looked into the code. If you live long enough, you'll eventually get there. Really? Cool. If? Yep. Starting to feel pretty down. Finally. Anyway, enough with your feelings and other useless crap I don't care about. The festival's coming up soon and we need to do something for it, because of course we do. Also, if it's one of the only events, it's only... God, I give up. Also, it's one of the only events in this game that I actually want to get to, since I might just be able to connect with more real people that way. Wait, really? You want to go to the festival for that? Yeah, actually. Dad mentioned it in one of the 1-year anniversary streams. Huh, never realized that. I know, right? It blew my mind too, and I'm the character that originally did it. Anyway, that's why the rest of this crap is dumb and doesn't matter to me unless I can spend more time talking in your direction, Fire Demon. So, we need to make the festival good, and the game's forcing me to let Fire Demon go with one of you guys over the weekend, because of course it is. I really don't care enough about whatever you do anyway. I'm sure it'll just generically go over well or something anyway. So I'm gonna go, I don't know, practice my piano, or get some lunch, or use the bathroom or something. I'll be back once I'm actually supposed to be involved again. So, festival, right. I haven't even asked yet. What are you guys actually any good at? Nothing whatsoever. That's not true. You're an excellent friend. The best friend I've ever had. Also probably my only friend, but a great friend first and foremost. Yeah, I can't imagine my life without you being a supporting role in my life from a distance that is both tantalizingly close, but far enough to remain from what anyone with eyes can see as a friend. Actually, I need to go too. I need to hit up a hardware shop on the way home. What? Sayori, no, please! Why is that? My ceiling is just one of those acoustic drop tile ceilings that can't actually support any weight. I need to demolish it, expose the trusses above it, and rebuild the drywall ceiling with some new structural beams as the framework behind it. Then, I'll need to paint it to match the previous color of the room, which also means that I need to put a tarp over everything to make sure none of my stuff gets paint on it. What? Actually, I'll need to do that first if I'm going to do the demolition work. Wait, that's right! First, I'll need to permit all of this, and to do that, I need to contact an engineer to do the load calculations and plans and sign off on them for the city's approval. And that's assuming that the authority having jurisdiction doesn't return the plans with comments that are required to be addressed before they approve the plans. Darn it! Why didn't I think of any of this 6 months ago? May I point out that you have put far more thought into this proposition than I anticipated you would? Yeah, you're talking about it so much that it's almost like you were written. That it's almost like you were written by someone whose job is in that field. How am I gonna keep my appointment now? Is there some sort of alternative? Well, I could, of course, just get a tiny bit of validation I've been craving from the object of my affection and forget about my appointment entirely. Nah, you're right. The first option's less work. Here, how about this? I'll loan you a transition. That way, you can just wipe through all of that and be done while the rest of us go do all the other... whatever the hell it is we need to do for the festival thing. Heck, I've been saving up my transitions for a while now. I could probably do all this prep stuff right now, and even let you still have time for the appointment tonight. I'll even ask Monica if we can use a transition just to make the festival happen in like a couple hours or something. I'm still utterly mystified by how exactly time iterates itself in our universe. It makes absolutely no sense. It really doesn't. I would hate to live in this universe where it's just constantly skipping and whatnot. Yeah, but it's really damn convenient. I'll pay you back next week. Cool. Have fun with that whole process. Oh, and while you're at it, could you like email Monica and make some pamphlets for the festival with her or something? I don't even know what we're doing for the festival since we never discussed it, but that shouldn't matter. Just write whatever on all of them. Bye. So, anyway, what are we doing for this festival thing? Poetry? Reading? Yeah, that can't possibly go wrong. I'll make some cupcakes or something. I suppose I could... Holy shit, I forgot about the cupcakes! I haul ass to the front of the room, find the tray of cupcakes that's been sitting there this entire time, and spot the least jacked up looking one in the tray. I then proceed to angrily shove most of it into my face hole, while the parts that missed the said face hole splat off onto the other cupcakes in the desk they're on. It's pretty awesome for being nearly 18,000 years old. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot that Monica, that Monica just absolutely destroyed time and just sent us like 17,000 years into the future. Anyway, you were saying? Yes, as I was saying, I suppose I could add to the atmosphere in this space because... Yuri flips her hair back for dramatic effect. I love atmosphere! Yeah, some banners would be cool. Pardon? That's what you mean, right? Oh, well, I suppose I could do that as well. Natsuki's just like, what? But I was literally referring to the gaseous atmosphere all around us. The air in here is quite stale, and I'd like to... Jesus Christ. And I'd like to completely remove it and replace it with a superior atmosphere. Natsuki quietly walks over to a window and pulls it open. I suppose that could do, yes. Thank you for replacing the atmosphere for me, Natsuki. Huh? Oh, what, the window? Sorry, I just farted. What are we talking about? I now have dual reasons to utilize my aromatherapy kit. So, quick, you idiot! Think of a way to hang out with one of these cute girls over the weekend so you actually have something to do for once. I can't think of anything for me to do. You're gonna screw this up too, just like everything else in your fucking useless excuse for your life. I mean, Monica and Sayuri have the pamphlets covered, and we've just gone over each thing that you two are going to do. For all we know, this will be the final moments in my life, and I'm ruining them just like I always do with every single thing I've ever done in my existence. Oh my god, my voice can't handle this because I'm still freaking sick. So, it sounds like we pretty much have everything covered? I'm a useless black hole of unimportance who can't accomplish anything of any meaning, and I'm completely pointless without validation from a cute girl. Well, you could help someone out over the weekend, right? Yes, that's a fantastic idea. That way you may have something to accomplish. Yeah, you won't be useless if you're actually doing something. Oh, okay, thank you. I was a bit worried about that. Yeah, we know. You do? Fire Demon, your internal monologue was screaming so loudly that we could hear it from our current positions. Speaking of which, before we go any further, Oh my god, I'm not cute. I can't believe you find me even remotely cute for any reason whatsoever. I can't possibly understand why you'd be so stupid as to mistake me for being cute. Besides, have you seen the size of these things? If I'm not careful, I could suffocate someone with these. No one cares about your breasts, Natsuki. I can personally attest to this danger, for the record. I said I was sorry. Oh, well then, I guess I have to pick someone to go with for the weekend, right? So... I want to go with Sayori. What would you guys think if I were to suddenly be capable of being concerned for the well-being of my best friend? And then want to do everything I could to help her out in the time of need, including helping her over the weekend with this project and as an excuse to go talk to her? Well, I'd say that's really cool of you, dude. It displays good character on your part. Damn it, guess I can't do that then. Man, this no characterization thing is really inconvenient. Ugh. I'm inclined to agree. It is quite difficult to work through. I feel bad for you, Fire Demon. At least for us, we slowly become less two-dimensional and tropey as time goes on. You want us to, comfort her for you or something? Yes, we could take time to visit her with her ourselves, and hopefully improve her mood. Comfort and visit her? I don't know if you two visiting her and sexing her up is gonna really improve her mood or not. Not like that, dumbass! Purely as friends, checking on her mental status and well-being. No copulation intended. Nah, it's okay. She's probably just being a dummy as usual, and this is all perfectly normal behavior. That doesn't warrant concern. I'll just crowbar a meeting with her at her place between now and, whatever the hell it is I'm doing for this project. I'm sure the person building her own gallows will be fine on her own. That takes a while to finish anyway, so... Monica! So I have a hypothetical question for you guys. Concerning a friend. Fire Demon, does this concern Monica? Yeah. Okay, shoot. What if I wanted to spend time helping her out over the weekend? She helps us by running this club after all, and that's a lot of time and effort to run. Seriously, if you guys haven't seen the expense sheets for this club, it's insane. I don't know how we go through so much paper in a week, but it costs us somewhere between the annual GDP of Finland and Bangladesh. Anyway, what if I wanted to spend time with her? Isn't the point of this to help one of us out with the project and not to spend time with us? I agree. Though it is, admittedly, a happily coincidental benefit. In any event, are we correct in interpreting this to mean you wish to go with Monica for the weekend? Well... yes. They both burst out laughing. Oh, thank you. I needed that. Yeah, holy crap, was it hard to keep a straight face through that. I'd be more upset with your derision if I hadn't prefaced this whole conversation with this being a hypothetical question, thus negating its entire purpose. Truthfully, I'd be okay with hanging out with her for the weekend, but since she left already, I'm gonna guess that she doesn't want to do anything anyway. Presumably, yes. Further, I cannot imagine any ways of contacting her outside of physically occupying the same approximate location as her simultaneously. Nope, nothing like cell phones or even yelling out really loudly and hoping she hears it or anything like that. Plus, since you're required to make this decision within this arbitrarily short time frame, and we have no way of contacting her in any manner whatsoever, and since changing plans on people you've already agreed to do stuff with is a horrific nightmare that no one sane would ever want to deal with it, I'm sure she'll understand that you've decided on this without her involvement or opinion. Okay, enough screwing around. Down to the actual choices here. You guys already know who we're gonna pick. I like food. Actually, fuck, I probably should have saved that. Here, actually, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna, okay. Then we're gonna go Sayori, skip through that. Okay, and then we're gonna save here, because of the fact that I want to be able to do both options. I like food. Great! We'll meet at your place and use your kitchen. Why? Because if my dad sees me bring a boy into the house, he'll assume you're there to help put a bun in the oven, either figuratively or literally. If it's the former, he'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone and beat you to death using me as the club. And if it's the latter, he'll bitch me out for wasting money on baking supplies when we can't afford our air bill this month. Air bill? And then go back to the physical violence option anyway. So, meet at my place, you said? Yep, I'll bring literally everything else necessary since I don't trust you to actually do it right yourself. Okay, that's not fair. You're okay with going to get stuff for the cupcakes ahead of time then? I thought you said we were baking. Doy, yeah. We're baking cupcakes, Fire Demon. Wait, baking is how cupcakes are made? I'm just gonna bring literally everything else necessary. You at least have an oven to bake in, right? Wait, ovens are how things are baked? Look, cut me some slack. I already have to use my dishwasher for 3 different things. I mostly use my oven as a clothes dryer. That reminds me. Make sure to ask before you open the dish. Oh my... Make sure to ask before you open the dishwasher. That's a callback joke, is it not? Oh yeah, are we even sure the player has seen the first part of that brick joke? It doesn't appear to have been in a specific playthrough, but they appear to have seen it, yes. I have seen it, yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I didn't think it happened this time, just checking. Okay, so that being the case... Did I hear my name as a choice for who to spend time with? Yeah? Did the MC ask if you could be with me to spend time with? Correct. Oh my god, finally! Fire Demon, what a... Wait, I'm not doing anything with you, Monica. What? Yeah, Natsuki's gonna show me what an oven's actually supposed to be used for. But you chose me! Well, yeah, but you weren't in the room at the time, and I've already committed to something. I can't possibly disappoint people I only somewhat know by changing my plans on them or anything. Yeah, that's just something a total bitch would want to do. I'd have assumed you were intelligent enough to inherently know that, Monica. I apologize for my mistake. I'm eventually going to use this as an excuse to do utterly reprehensible and completely unjustifiable things to all of you due to a flawed perception of myself as inherently superior to anyone else here. Especially given that it's demonstrably proven in the course of the regular game that literally anyone else here could have been superior and more developed as a character like I am. If only I didn't rip the chance away from them personally. Well, at least you're honest about how much of a monster you become. But that's apparently good enough for my fanbase. Yeah, pretty much. So, anyway, my house? Yeah, you said you wanted to go do this stuff right now with transitions? Yeah. I suppose the both of you may proceed to have an enjoyable experience together. Alone. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't, Damn it. You know you guys could both come over? It's not like my house has some sort of maximum occupancy 2 sign pinned to the front door or anything. Not since I took it down anyway. I'm not gonna let the government tell me how many people violate fire code. Anyway, let's just all hurry. Let's just all just hurry the hell up and get the stuff done with already. I mean, I know you guys just started going out. I don't want to like step all over that. I think I've got 2 rooms in my place after all. I'll just stick to the other one so you two can watch TV or read or whatever it is couples do together alone in a room. Fuck. One condition I just thought of. If you two make a mess, can you, like, clean it up? By what manner of copulation do you surmise our activities to consist of? Look, I just gotta cover my bases, alright? I already have to clean my dishwasher out like 5 times a day. I don't want to add sterilizing a room to the list, too. Oh, speaking of which, can I, like, claim the kitchen when we get back? I've been in this room for the last 18,000 years or whatever stupid number Monica just pulled out of her ass. Never really gotta go. Yeah, okay, but you were definitely waiting until I get all the dishes I need first. I'm curious, is this merely an excuse to cut down on the amount of writing and coding the mod maker needs to do? No, it's not just that. My curiosity is sated enough to not inquire any further. I also agree. Cool! Alright, well, I'm gonna leave this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed Doki Abridged Part 3. I'm gonna go to the main menu so I don't do anything. But yeah, if you guys liked it, again, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out a ton. Makes me want to create more videos for you guys because I love every single one of you who clicks on my video. But yeah, with that, have a great rest of your day. For those of you who are in school, have fun back going into school. And yeah, without that, peace out.